When a customer brought in their vehicle with the check engine light on, I began by connecting a scan tool to identify the issue. The scan tool revealed 3 fault codes, P0171 and P0174, which indicate the system is running too lean in Bank 1 and Bank 2, and P0496, which points to an evaporative emission, EVAP System High Purge Flow. These codes suggested a potential problem with the EVAP system, so I proceeded to inspect it thoroughly. I started by visually inspecting the EVAP system, including the hoses, valves and connectors, but found no obvious issues like leaks or damage. To diagnose further, I used the scan tool to attempt sealing the EVAP system and monitor its operation. During this test, I noticed the EVAP purge solenoid valve failed to respond as expected. This pointed to a potential issue with the valve itself or its electrical circuit. Next, I inspected the wiring harness and connector for the EVAP purge solenoid valve to rule out any issues like loose connections, corrosion, or damaged wires. Everything appeared to be in good condition, so I moved on to electrical testing. With the ignition on and the engine off, I used a multimeter to check for voltage and ground at the EVAP purge solenoid valve connector. Both were present, confirming that the wiring and power supply to the valve were functioning correctly. To verify if the solenoid valve itself was the problem, I used the multimeter to check for continuity across the valve. Continuity was not present, indicating that the solenoid valve was internally faulty and could not complete the electrical circuit. This confirmed the EVAP purge solenoid valve needed to be replaced. I replaced the faulty EVAP purge solenoid valve with a new one and then cleared the fault codes from the system. Afterward, I performed a road test to ensure the vehicle operated correctly. The check engine light did not return, and no fault codes reappeared during or after the test. This confirmed that the issue was successfully resolved. The faulty EVAP purge solenoid valve was causing the EVAP system to fail, which likely led to an imbalance in the air-fuel mixture, resulting in the lean condition codes P0171 and P0174. By replacing the valve, the system was able to regulate emissions and air-fuel flow properly, restoring the vehicle to optimal performance.